Well, stocks and crypto are going to new all-time highs because the Federal Reserve rate cut. See, I've tallied together here the last 20 times, all the dates of the Fed cutting rates when the S&P 500 is already within 2% of a new all-time high, like it is right now, when it's already near all-time high, and then the Fed cuts rates, then the markets go up even higher. Say, within next 6 months, it almost always goes up. But if you give it more time, within the next 12 months, it almost always goes up. But wait, that's actually not true. This table that's been circulated on Wall Street is actually fake. That's because that table I just showed you guys from Wall Street is cherry picking only the times when the S&P 500 was already near an all-time high when they cut rates. But what about the other times? What about the major crashes like this time? See, the blue line is the Fed funds rate. They were cutting rates here in year 2000. And look, the green bar is the recession. This is the dot-com crash. We all know how bad that was. And what about 2007, right? Fed started cutting rates. 2007 and 2008, 2009 was the major recession. They call it the Great Recession or the GFC, right? We all remember 2009 when the Federal Reserve was forced to print up to $4 trillion in quantitative easing. And even 2000, the year 2000, right? COVID crash. That was still as the Fed was cutting rates as well. See the blue line, Fed cutting rates, and green line, recession. And now we're looking at the same situation again, right? Fed is about to cut because the US 2-year Treasury yield, that's a red line, has already turned down. It's signaling the Fed is about to cut, right? And when the Fed starts cutting again, will we actually hit this green zone again, which is bad recession? My personal bet is that's going to happen. Right, I've been calling for a blow off top all this time, which means we get a short pump up on the good news of Fed cutting rates, but that's for the short term, 3 to 4 months. In the longer term, like the next 6 to 12 months, I think we'll get that recessional crash. And now if we look at this table again, we will notice that it does not include the dates of 99 where the dot-com crash happened, or 2007 when the GFC crash happened. And even the 2020 COVID recession, it's using the date of September and October 2019. So 12 months later, S&P 500 was a lot higher because it made a huge crash and then bounced up during COVID. It was a V-shaped recovery because the Fed was willing to print unlimited amount of money. So this is deceiving. Follow Pablo for what happens next.